they've been partial as regards the Christian, and also, you know, they've not been fair with countries that deserve fairness and justice.
Yes, yes.
He said, and he said he has not been happy with this, and we know that Netanyahu visited him just recently. You know,
Yes.
after that visit, that was when he made this order.
Yeah.
What's your take as regards this?
You see, let me tell you, both violated Israeli government, Israeli people, Israel as a country was subjected to that kind of violence. And the United Nations did not do anything. See, going by what has been going on in Igbo land, Igbo nation, since 1967, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 75, 2000, 2003, 2023, United Nations turned their back on that nation, Biafra nation. Nigeria has been messing that land, marginalizing that land, exploiting the Igbos over the years. United Nations has not done anything. So that's why I'm telling you that, yes, Nnamdi Kanu's issue self, we are seeing it that is prank, you know, it just mandated from the angle of Biafra. So the same thing I'm saying. And now they arrested him. They could not release him. United Nations turned their back, turned deaf ear, as if they didn't know what is going on. Even though that the man was illegally renditioned from Kenya against international law, jurisprudence, international jurisprudence. United Nations, under the administration of Antonio Guterres, the former Portuguese Prime Minister, turned deaf ear. Simple why? Because a Fulani man is his permanent secretary, Aisha Mohammed. And today, you see what is going on. Until Mr. Trumpet, Donald Trump, Mr. Truth, came in for the first time as the 47th U.S. president. So we are seeing it unfolding. United Nations should leave Igbos alone, leave United States. In fact, United States has actually exited United Nations. They are no longer a member of United Nations. And don't think we, the Biafrans, we are having any business to do with United Nations as I'm talking to you now. It's a United Nation that is a United Nation for particular corrupt countries who are selling oils that belong to a whole Commonwealth ethnicities like Nigeria. They are siphoning the money after selling the oil. They share among themselves the oil, you know, the proceedings of the, you know, the crude oil, and they give at least lion share to United Nations. That's why United Nations turned deaf ear on Biafra issue. That's why they are turning deaf ears to other prevailing issues across the world. Look at how Hamas, Palestinians were killing and maiming Israeli. Even their soldiers were attacked and killed. And look at what these people, the kind of incursion these people cast in Israel, discrediting that land, killing many. And today you expect Israel to be part of United Nations and America to hail United Nations. I think United States of America has exited by at least giving red card to WHO. They are not contributing anything in terms of supplies of drug or other, you know, fiscal relief materials to WHO. Today, WHO orchestrated, we all know, COVID-19, and they use that as a politics to ask Donald Trump not to come back for the second time in 2020, and they succeeded. Now, the man, the ego, has landed for second time, and the United Nations is receiving criticism from Donald Trump. They are not going to be part of United Nations anymore. They have many things to do in Africa. They have many things to be done in other parts of the world. Yet, United Nations is so docile, complacent, and negligent. Yes, of many issues at hand, they are supposed to attend to. But today, you can see what has happened. United Nations is now a different platform from United States of America, the only country that has been funding United Nations since its inception in 1945. Today, I think we better educate ourselves more on reasons why United States of America abandoned WHO and the United Nations organization.
Okay, but let's look at what Trump said. He said they've not been fair to countries that need justice. So I know he's talking to countries like maybe that are fighting for their freedom, like Biafra, like Catalonia. But with this now, do you not think that this has given this country fighting for that? This has given them massive hope?
Yeah, this is a massive hope because Donald Trump has made it his point clear that Biafra issue is a very, very prioritized, matter, among the policies that America is going to, America implements, recently so recently, so recent anyway, on the African continent is the issue of Biafra, because it was obvious that issue of Biafra has been abandoned over the years. Even the then United Nations, they actually know, and they at least witnessed the war, the pogrom of 1967 to 1970, how Igbos were maimed, killed in their large numbers to the tune of 4-5 million, and still no compensation, no reconstruction, nothing was done to at least placate the Igbos or reintegrate them into the modern Nigeria. Rather, they sever the diplomatic between the Igbo tribes and the Hausa and the Fulanis and Yorubas the more. They sever it the more by at least hijacking the political leadership of the country called Nigeria, allowing Igbo at least to be reverting in pain. So what I'm trying to say is that what Trump means this time around, the countries he's talking about are the oppressed country. Their oppressors, they are going to suffer under Trump regime, which is why I'm telling you and sending my message that Tinubu should brace it up, that he is the one that is causing his own predicament and nightmare. Could be that Tinubu releasing Nnamdi earlier than now. I don't think people like Igbos will ever support Trump to oppress this regime on Nigeria. But since he has chosen to play along with his Fulani masters, I think it's the right time he faces it up by himself. Nigeria is now a beggar country, Babia Allah country, and Nigeria is going down more. Yes, Nigeria is going down more because the kind of money we are owing IMF, the kind of money we are owing China, the kind of amount of money we are owing World Bank is trying to at least to deface us, destroy our international image. We are nowhere to be found now when you talk about poverty ratings in the world. Nigeria is on the bottom table, as we are number one in corruption ratings. I think we are rating highest when you talk about poverty, level, highest level. Countries with poverty level, highest one on the continent of Africa, in the world at large, the whole world at large. You talk about Nigeria. So what I'm saying now is that Trump is doing good job, and the best thing to do is to make peace. If I could be in the position of Tinubu with Trump, by doing all those things, at least implement them. Let it play as Trump advised. It shouldn't be taxing people, collecting toll, removing subsidy from electricity, from telecom, from crude oil, everything. This man has removed subsidy, and the whole money that is flowing in like Atlantic Ocean into our public purse, we've not been able to access to the money. The public fund is not being used for social infrastructures and amenities. What we are seeing here is a government that is buying SUV, bulletproof jeep, yachts, private jets, building houses for the deputy for his wife, for the FCT minister. Yes, so I'm one year long week. So let me tell you, we've not seen anything coming, and all Nigerians are doing is paying with their blood, paying with their life. And the so-called political leaders are enjoying. They allow us to carry their burden. They are not contributing anything to the centrality. All they do is removal. They maximize loss by stealing money. You are maximizing loss. That's why the only beneficiaries of this political, leadership going on in this country are the politicians, the game players, planners. They are the only one, because they are gambling their way to bank every day.
Aisha Isufu has taxed Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors. Stop blaming government. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are what entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that see there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security vote is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property. Yes. So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states, I mean the division's commander, to sit and dialogue for a way forward? The answer is yes. So if we can do that, so indirectly it still has power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't this men don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be what electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this week. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. Do you agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not, because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC, in the power.
The reason why they've lost.
You've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when he but reason best the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Hope Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in the position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports, the results were changed in the RF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too? Because the people cannot always be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy. And when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy, is by what? By inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come on here and say on government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. When people are saying that, you are seeing that as because you're the governor. can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit at home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for Nnamdi Kanu, but some are doing it out of fear. It is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure. Our police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit at home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the southeast can do?
Thank you for that one. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still counting. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
See, my mother,
Buhari, he could not
my mother,
freedom.
Buhari is different. See,
So these
are two different people.
Yes.
If you want, the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what, overstretched.
Yes.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohanes in Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite Kanu, invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him the conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is what, and that has breed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, a consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be a president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the south?
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing Nnamdi Kanu to languish in detention, even if, because yes, that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so why was Sonegbo released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, he will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of your sons. Yes. You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, Southeastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
Southeastern Governors Forum should at least make moves to meet with the presidents.
Yes.
To put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing. And then we are not in support of all this killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank you for always having me.